Hello adventurers, I'm Gray, and welcome back to some more Dicey Dungeons. Last time we played as the Combat Jester, which is definitely a totally normal Jester with no differences at all from normal Jester. But this time we're going to be going back to the Warrior, seeing what special modifier he has here in Worse Than a Curse, which the Curse one, Curse of Greed, was already problematic. We lost quite a few times in that one, so if this is worse than that, I'm a bit nervous about it. We do have a few comments to read though, real quick. So I mentioned before that the Rat King it looks scary, but I was told in the comments that it's actually not that strong because its AI is kind of bad, and that's because the dev can't fix it because it would break other parts of the game. And one example of that was Aurora. I don't know exactly how, but apparently if they fix the Rat King, it would break Aurora. So programming is weird and funky, and I know because I have a computer science roommate, so he tells me about it sometimes. I don't know much about programming, I'll admit, but I do find it really interesting. Also, Beatrice, whenever she was saying prepare to douse or whatever, which was sort of a misspelling of dice, she was actually telling us to prepare to die in a way, because die is singular of dice. I feel like that's a hard thing to understand if you don't get the reference, but you know what? It's fine. I get it now. And also, I've been told that I'm about 1/3, maybe even less than that through the game. Even though I've done 2 episodes in every one, I'm probably less than 1/3 through, because episode 4 might take longer on these characters, just because it's so hard. And then 5 and 6, I'll probably need to play more than once. So that makes me nervous, because that means we have a lot left to do, but also excited, because that means I get to play more of this game, and that's always a good thing for me. Honestly, this game has helped carry me through. This and Outer Wilds have helped carry me through this semester, so I'm really thankful to them. They give me a nice pace. That and Gintama. I've been watching Gintama throughout this whole past year, and that anime has carried me through my P2 year by giving me sort of a chance to take a break sometimes, so I really appreciate it. Let's hop in though, and see what we've got as our episode. You seem pretty tough. Do you really need all that health? Nah, you'll be fine without it. Oh, I lose max HP when I level. Does that mean it's a better idea to not level up in this one? But you do get the upgrades when you level up as well though, so it's sort of a trade-off, I guess. We also start with Venus Flytrap, which I'm not sure what that does, but I guess we will see. Oh, and a library. Thanks for joining me for another round of Dicey Dungeons.
Oh, no.
Tonight, let's give a big round of cruelly mocking laughter for a miserable contestant. Alright. Very reassuring. I didn't even get any lines that time. So, we start off with Venus Flytrap, and that's all we start off with. So we can restore 2 health with it. That's pretty nice. This is actually a pretty good thing to start out with, I think. Like, it's a pretty good card. Alright. Well, let's take on Karen, Plankton's wife, right here. Straight off of Planet Robobot. Kirby's about to come up and attack her. There we go. Well, I can't do much with my 2 dice, so I only have 1 card, but that's about to change. This week has been an interesting week, though. And I was going to do like an update video, but I might wait until this semester's done before I do a full-on update video again. I'm just trying to get this as high as I can. Whatever, the damage is fine. For now, though, I normally just give little updates on my life within these other gameplay videos and stuff like that. Yeah, get out of here. And this whole month, really, the whole of April has been a wild ride. It's like, oh, Battle Axe, that's nice. It's the month that is before finals, so this is whenever they start throwing everything at us. Like, I've been told that after spring break, which was like around the end of March, is like 1/3 of the semester where you put like 2/3 of the effort, or even more than that. So that has pretty much held true. It's been a tough month this month. I've just gone through 4 exam blocks in a row, so for those who don't know, in pharmacy school, at least in the one I'm at, we have exam blocks, 2 per week, which are basically days where we can have exams. So any days and any times other than those 2 blocks, which are Tuesday and Friday mornings, we cannot have exams. Those are the only times, so we're prepared for them. We know sort of when they're coming. I want a double Battle Axe if I can get a 4 on it. It's a 5. Okay, whatever. I will just double Venus Flytrap. Actually, that'll do 12, and that'll also do 12, so it's whatever. There we go. But as I was saying, this month has been pretty insane. We've had test blocks after test blocks that have been full of tests. Normally if we don't have a test during one of those blocks, we have that time free. But every one of them has been filled up for this past, for the past 4 blocks, and the next one as well. So we have 5 tests in a row, basically. The good news about those, though, is that I have done well in pretty much all of them. I haven't got the grade back for my test from yesterday, which I'm recording this on Saturday, so that would be on Friday. But I feel like I did alright on it, so we'll see how all the results come back for that. But I think I got like a 100 on 2 of the exams. I got like an 88 on another one, which I think is alright. The class that I got that 88 on is the only one I'm worried about not getting an A on this semester. Like, I'm pretty confident, at least at the moment, of my ability to get all A's this semester. I really am. So, and that is, to me, a really exciting thing, because most people know the second year of pharmacy school as being the year that kills 4.0s, if the first year wasn't enough to do it. Oh, whatever, it's fine. I forgot he had a dodge. But most people lose it in their first years, and if you don't, the vast majority don't keep it in their second year. I'll be very proud of myself if I'm able to keep my 4.0 GPA during the second year. Not that GPAs are everything, but I don't know. I judge myself more than anyone judges me. So I have like high standards for myself, so I want to really do well and make myself proud of how I'm doing. Even if I don't get all A's though, like, it doesn't matter too much to me. I'm already doing super well, and I'm happy with myself. Do I really need to bump this up? No, not really. Actually, I should probably change up my deck a little bit, perhaps. Well, regardless, let's go ahead and do that. And reroll. There we go. I'm just using up my cards for no reason. I got a 6. Nice. Yeah, but even beyond just the exams and things like that that have made me have to study constantly and be prepared all the time for all that stuff, there's also been projects after project after project. Get out of here, Marshmallow. I do a lot of damage. I love the warrior. He's so straightforward to play. But with April comes just every single due date and every single project, and I feel like every day I'm working hard. I'm not a procrastinator. I'm like an anti-procrastinator in a way. I like being able to freeze, so I might nab that. I don't want to do more damage to myself, and I don't want to just add random stuff to my shield, so I'm going to grab a snowball. And is that already equipped? Yep. Iron shield. Do I want an iron shield at the moment? I got it, but I don't think I'm using it right now. But every day's just been overwhelming with, like, I'm on a constant grind. Myself, I'm trying all the time to get ahead of every class possible. My goal is to be done, like, I'm constantly striving for the feeling of completion, the feeling of being done with everything. Also, this is super good. I'm just not gonna let you do anything other than 1 all the time. That's all you're gonna be allowed to do. Man, I like this build already. It's very simple, but it does a lot of damage and helps me stop them from doing much. Alright. So you'll only be allowed to use the 1 damage thing, Keymaster. I will not allow you to do any more than that. Assuming you live beyond this turn, which you don't. Because, did that do more damage than I expected it to? Oh no, I think I just missed it. It was like, yeah, it would have killed him anyway. Okay, nice. So far though, after working really hard for the last while, I feel like I've pretty much gotten to the point where I'm as caught up as I basically can be, or almost. I do have like 2 lectures to listen to today, but those are like next week's lectures, and I'm just listening to them in advance and taking the notes in advance. So once I do that, I'll be done with all my work for this week, all my work for next week. Everything will be basically caught up. All the assignments I can possibly do, I'm done with. I do have some other assignments that I'm working on, but they're all group projects, so I have to meet with my group to do those, so I can't really work on those in advance. But I'm the type of person that anytime I get an assignment, I try and get it done like a month in advance if I can. And teachers know that about me now, so I feel like because of me, they've started opening assignments sooner because they're like, well, no, there's at least Jonathan who likes to work in advance, so let's give him the chance to do his stuff, you know, all that. Broadsword. That is pretty... I mean, there's so many things that take up 2 slots, but I like my current setup is the thing. I really do. Like, I don't really want to buy any of those at the moment. Sneezy. I mean, Venus Flytrap, like, it doesn't deal the most damage, but restoring 2 HP is pretty darn nice. It really is. Okay. Freeze one of your dice. Your douse. Freeze one of your douse. Restore 2 HP as well. Do I want to reroll this 3? No, I think I'll just go up to 6 damage. So I'll get you next turn anyway. Now what are you gonna do? You're gonna double it up and then do nothing to me? Okay. Very cool job, Sneezy. Very cool. Yeah, keep sneezing to your tissue. Hope you die of your cold. So rude. Okay, get out of here. I restored myself to full HP from that fight. That's all that you did to me. I got an extra dice. The thing is, I don't have enough things to spend my dice on now. Like, a bump up doesn't spend my dice, so I have 3 things to spend dice, but I have 4 dice, so I'm just gonna have extra. So my build probably isn't ideal in terms of that. But adding either of these wouldn't really help much with that anyway, so. Onto jar. I have 18 HP now, which is getting lower and lower. I'm getting a bit nervous about that. Snowball. Let's do this. And do this. I'm gonna have a hard time getting my Fury, because once I take that amount of damage to unlock it, it's just gonna, like, put me in danger, because my HP is just so low. Or does it unlock it faster whenever I have lower HP? I don't know. Fortunately, I can restore most of it. And then take this guy out. Actually, I can't take him out yet. Let's bump this up and do that. Now, can I take him out? Not quite. Alright, Haunted Jar, what are you gonna do? Poison me? Yeah, that won't do too much. I mean, it does some damage, I guess, but I can always heal myself up again, because I always seem to get a 6. And if not, I can always bump myself up to a 6. Get out of here. Alright, let's go ahead and heal. So what's the best upgrade? Venus Flytrap, we can make it so it'll restore 3 health, which is a bit better. Battle Axe, to make it smaller. It makes it smaller. Bump, I'll just use it twice, I kind of know that. Snowball will do an extra damage. So none of these are like super insanely powerful, but I do want to get something. The thing is, I feel like I should probably spend on the shop in some way, shape, or form. But I don't know what would be best to get. I mean, Buckler and Midnight Charm are both like things that require lots of dice to put in to use. So I could get Broadsword to be smaller and then get one of these. But the thing is, though, actually, Buckler might be good. Just to have something to spend my extra dice on since I have too much dice. And then just add some shield to increase my longevity. I think I might do that. It's a pretty straightforward thing to work on. And what would happen if I upgraded any of these? Buckler would be cheaper to use, but I would not be able to equip it because my current sub wouldn't allow me to. Crystal Sword would be nice if I could get that upgraded and get Battle Axe upgrade and just deal massive damage. Iron Shield would make it just give a little bit more shield. No. Battle Axe, upgrading you, just so I can fit in this guy. There we go. Let's move on. This is going pretty quick. This might be another one and done video. There's a super baby squid there, though. I'm gonna take on Wicker Man first. Crystalina can be a problem. Wicker Man's pretty cool, though. He's my bro. Okay, so if I use Fury and then threw dice in a Buckler, does that like use the dice twice to like set up a Buckler, or does it use Buckler twice if I finish it up during that turn? Not 100% sure. What I do know is that I can bump this here up, and then Fury this to deal massive damage. Heck yeah! Alright. Let's get these as high as possible. There we go, wonderful. That went super well. More than half his HP is out. I'm weakening his attacks. And he's not going to be able to do that anytime soon. But if he does, I'll be in some trouble, actually. So I've got to be sure to keep up with my HP. Do a lot of damage. There we go. I've about got him, actually. Nice. So it really doesn't matter what I put into that. So I'm actually going to re-roll this to see if I can get it to be a 6. Because if I do, I was going to bump it up and get another dice so I can put 1 into Buckler again for the next set. But you know what? It's fine. We'll get that going. Oh no, it doesn't actually. I would have had to wait till next turn to put it in, so it would have made a difference anyway. Okay, no big deal. Anyway, you're dead now and I'm full on HP, so that's cool. Get out of here, Wicker Man. You can't take the heat. Get out of the frying pan. Is that the quote? Was it get out of the fire? Get out of the frying pan. I'm cooking up some Wicker Man. What's in here? Wanting me to trade something? Venus flytrap for a staff. A Venus flytrap for a staff? Heck nah, man. I can deal 6 damage by having to put in 8 dice, or I can deal 6 damage by having to put in a single 6 in here. Okay? Okay, no deal. Plus I get some heals using my current one. Look, I'm sorry, I don't think a super baby squid is that much threatening than a regular baby squid. Could be wrong. I could be underestimating the power of the baby squid, the might and majesty of the baby squid. 2s aren't useful to me, so I kind of like re-rolling them. There we go, that's a bit more useful. My question is, do I want to bump up a 5? Not really, I don't really need the heals. Let's do this, and bump up this. And do this. Boop. Boop. There we go. Works out. He's gonna be bumping up. He's gonna do a 4 and a 2. That's fine. I think I can take him out this turn anyway. I definitely can. But I want to see if I can get myself to get a little heal off it. There we go. You know what? Might as well go ahead and throw that on. I'm just gonna hit him with everything. I don't even need to Fury it. You know what? I won't Fury it. You don't need to face my Fury. I'll save it for a more worthy enemy. Okay. I know I would level up after this fight anyway, but I figured it's best to get as full healed as I can. Crystalina, I'm gonna have to fight you. There's no way around it. Hope for the best. 48 HP, oh boy. It's mostly alright. Let's re-roll this 2 and hopefully get an even. Or an odd, I should say. That way we can do this. And Fury Crystalina. Perfect. And now we heal. And now we odd. And now we do this. Wonderful. Okay, that's a very good start. Crystalina won't be able to do too much either. Like, she will probably be able to do one thing in here with their one. No, they can't. Get wrecked, nerd. Alright, well, you know what? I'll take you out. Actually, I can't quite take you out yet. Just about. Okay, now she's definitely going to be able to do something to me. Probably 2 things to me. Oh no, just got some shield. And nothing else. I think I can break through that shield and take her down. Yeah, definitely. Alright, there that goes. And boop. No problem. Crystal. 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 Cool. Cool story, bro. Good to know. Am I max level already? Oh no, there's one more level, right? Yeah, there's one more floor. This might be another 1 video episode because it's going by pretty quick. So I have the next Fatal Blow. Or it needs double as Master Shield. I don't really build up that much shield, but I also don't really feel like using Last Stand. But you know what? I'll grab it. Why not? On 6 Inflict 1 Weaken. Is that better than what I currently... I really like having Snowball, though. Snowball's real nice. My current setup, I quite like. Is Last Stand better than Buckler? Because this will make me survive a Fatal Blow. Buckler will just stack shield, though. I kind of like just building up shield. Because with my low HP, due to leveling up, shield makes up for it, I think. Or at least makes up for it as much as it can. I'll go to the left this time, because either way I have to go through 2 enemies to unlock anything, and going left will give me an upgrade and more HP, so... Dire Wolf. Woof woof woof. Bark bark. Do you think Dire Wolf is someone's pet? Because otherwise, how would they get that bandana on them? It's just someone's little pupper. Don't let Dire Wolf know I said that. He'll wanna probably maul me to death, if he heard. Okay, well, let's do this first. Oh, nice. Actually, do I want to keep rerolling to see if I can get a 6? No, no. Either way, we'll get Buckler next time. We don't have to have a 6 for it. Now, another thing I wanted to discuss just real quick. Ow. 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 Well, does he have Poison Claws? I don't think that's a thing for a normal dog. Oh. It's fine. Get some shield. So we can basically withstand your claws now. Santa Claus! Ho ho ho! For the most part. You're still going to be able to curse me, which is a bit of a pain. And you're going to deal good damage. The poison is the issue here. So I think I've got to take him out this turn, otherwise I might be in some trouble. Okay. If I double and then it curses it, does that break it? No, it does not. Okay.
One day I'll beat you.
Has Direwolf ever beat me?
And hey, could you take another message to my kid? Could you tell him to remember the gardener is our colleague and he's not allowed to eat him? Thanks.
I feel like the gardener would be pretty good at defending himself. He's got some carrots. He can use as a weapon. Bludgeoning stick.